Hi, my name is Brooklyn Sorz. I was born and raised in California, and I currently reside in Arizona. I am a preschool teacher, and I am represented by John Kelly and Jordan Weise from Kelly Law Team. So the accident was pretty crazy. Got some significant injuries from the accident. Here's a little bit about it. So I was at a green light and I had a green arrow coming down on Aenddale Boulevard, and someone had red a red light coming the opposite direction and hit me head on. And it basically totaled both the vehicles. There were significant injuries from both parties. I injured my ribs, my hip, my back, and my foot and ankle. That was a major one. I had to have some pretty serious surgery on there. So the challenges I faced were quite significant, like in all aspects. So on all of them, basically putting them all together, they were pretty severe. It was pretty struggling, just anything social, anything physical, anything mental, anything emotional. It was very hard on myself. It was very isolating. It put me through a lot, demanding, losing a lot of weight, getting sick, not being able to move around and do things, not being able to do social things, not being able to basically walk or kind of take care of myself. It was pretty rough. It kind of rendered me it literally rendered me for 2 years, turned 24 and 25, and I lost quite a lot of my life, in my early 20s. So that was pretty rough. Emotionally, it put me through a roller coaster for emotions to the point where, I had to go through therapy. I had to go through quite a few things in pain management. I was constantly going to doctor's appointments and going through shots and things that never worked, and treatments didn't really help. And it was quite rough. So I had got recommended by Kelly Law Team by a family member, and I had looked into them and did some research, and they were absolutely amazing. And the reviews were amazing, and just John Kelly himself were amazing. And I also had Jordan Weise, kind of looking her up and seeing the pictures of them. They're very inviting, very welcoming. A lot of the reviews are on customer service, on how helpful they were. And so I was really eager to sign them on. So John Kelly and Jordan Weise blew it out of the water. They were absolutely extraordinary with help, with customer service, with communication, with just literally just being a therapist or just hearing me or listening and getting things to me on time and sending me things, just kind of being very emotional, attentive, being very physical, very mental, just referring me, getting my doctor's appointments on time, setting me up everywhere I needed to, always checking in on me, always making sure I had everything I needed. Like, they were absolutely amazing. They did 5 stars on everything. I would highly, highly recommend them to anybody. So my expectations before I worked with you guys, I didn't understand, because it's my first time I've been in something like this. I didn't know how it would work, but my expectations were this was not going to work out in my favor. This wasn't, going to be a very hard, long process. I didn't understand a lot of it, and then I signed on with Kelly Law Team, and it's been absolutely a breeze. I was not expecting such a big settlement. I got a pretty big settlement, and I was not expecting that at all. And Kelly Law Team, Jordan Weise, and John Kelly have been absolutely amazing and helped me achieve that, and getting me back on my feet and getting the surgery that I needed, as well as that, pretty high settlement kind of made me very, very comfortable and getting my bills paid off and getting myself taken care of, as well as being able to save. I would highly recommend Kelly Law Team, 100%. Like I said, their customer service, they're exceptional in their communication. They're absolutely amazing in everything they do, like just making sure that they're returning phone calls or calling you and checking in, constantly updating you. It has been absolutely just exceptional with everything they do. I highly, highly recommend Kelly Law Team, especially John Kelly and Jordan Weise. They're amazing to have on your side and have as a team.